talk to you a little bit about the amount of plastic that is being used in the hemp industry. In the state of Colorado for last year, 50,000 acres were planted in hemp. In the USA, 230,000 acres were planted in hemp. The weed barrier is an environmental concern for me. 230 pounds is the amount of plastic that goes on 1 acre of land. I did the math for you. In the state of Colorado, if everybody planted their 50,000 acres with plastic, that'd be 11.5 million pounds of plastic. In the US, it'd be 52.9 million pounds of plastic. So let's break that down just a little bit. A grocery sack, that would be 44,800 bags per acre. In the state of Colorado, that'd be 2.24 billion plastic bags just in the state of Colorado. In the USA, that'd be 10.3 billion plastic bags. So it's disturbing because so many people are growing hemp with plastic, and I think it's to our demise. A farm outside of Delta, I saw them rototilling it into the ground. And so I don't want to dominate this, but I'll let some other people talk, and we're going to come back to that. So, if the plastic is biodegradable, is that what you were talking about? Okay. So I researched it greatly, and I decided not to use plastic in my fields because there's binders, and how the plastic is made is not at a state right now that it will break down into the ground healthy. So if you rototill it into the ground, you're basically putting petrochemicals into the soil. So I did a little bit of research on embrittlement, is what it's called, and that's when large pieces of plastic become fragile. And it breaks down into very small pieces of plastic. And when it breaks down, it will eventually turn into a powder called friable powder. And it's not even visible to the naked eye. Hemp will absorb that out of the soil and bring it up into the plant. So every time that plastic is broken, tilled into the ground, you're creating toxicity of the soil. So I don't recommend it because.
Yeah, the question was on organic mulch.
Organic mulch. Well, if it's organic, it's plant-based. I hope. But they're trying to use starches and different kinds of plastic, but it still needs a binder to hold it together. Eventually we'll have hemp plastics, but you still need a binder, and that's plastic-based. That's still petrochemical-based for the plastic hemp mulch. They call it hemp plastic mulch. We're not there yet. We shouldn't be using plastic at all in our fields. That's my opinion.